Hi everyone. So today we are making this video to show you about our recent project, which is an open source project named Beetle, which we are working on right now. So I would show you the whole website and whatever we made till now, and what's our actual idea behind the project Beetle. So this is the website for Beetle. What is Beetle? Then Beetle is an open source project to track, organize, and collaborate across multiple branches for some big open source projects. So how we came up with this idea was the point when I was contributing for LFX, and I found out what I found out was that big open source projects have some issues to collaborate among the open source community collaborators, and also to the other collaborators don't know what to call, what problem or what issue needs to be solved first, because there are big repos and it cannot be managed by some maintainers. So what we made was is to help maintainers to manage their whole repo, and for collaborators to easily know what the issues they need to be fixed first and what to fix later on, and who are the other collaborators who are working on the similar issue which they are working on, so that they don't overlap or collapse code on each other. So let's go through this website. So there would be videos of our demo here on our website. How we work, then we first connect via GitHub with your GitHub. Then we provide a branch centric workspace and an AI powered whole contribution flow. Also, then we track, collaborate, and merge with your all PRs and issues here. I know it is quite confusing right now. When I would go through the actual app here, so you would be able to understand it more clear. So actually, yeah, later on you can access these big projects from here and can open these projects on the Beetle itself. So let's log into our GitHub account. So as soon as you log in, you would be you can see this whole page here. So what this page shows is that all the commits which have done today on on some of your own projects, active PRs, and the stars you earned till now on all the open source projects you made is just a dashboard where you can see the overview of your whole GitHub open source contributions and similar things. There would be an AI insights of your own open source projects. Let's consider you have some open source projects, and this AI, what it would do is it would suggest you to do some of the needed things, like security alert for some particular repository. It needs some repository fix here. Then another repository needs a performance optimize or opportunity, like there is an opportunity for improving that performance of some repository. The best practice about writing some particular code, in similar way there would be multiple AI insights by our platform. You can see the recent activity, as soon as if you stop working on some project for a bit, like 1 or 2 days, and you want to know about the recent activity which has been happened on your open source repositories, then you can visit this page. You can see the recent activities and you can view all the recent activities here, whatever have been merged, whatever issue have been created. You can easily see this page here. Then there would be a quick actions like create repository, new pull request, create issue, the simple things. You can also deploy projects on Vercel directly from here. Then you can see the monthly goals. You can set some monthly goals for some open source commits to contribute to open source network. You can also make some monthly goals for PR you want to be merged for some big open source projects. You can close issues. Similarly, you can set your own goals here. Then you can visit the project page where there would be the trending project here. You can open this trending project on the Beetle itself. What is Beetle platform, you would be seeing in few minutes. So you can see here the recent activities which have been taken on this trending featured projects. You can see your own starred projects and your own projects. You can just open it on either Beetle or directly on GitHub itself. Simple activity page, how many contribution you did, similar to what GitHub shows. Then you can also see the insights here, like commits made this week, or the stars earned till this date, or the collaborators on your open source project which you gained till now. You would also get some report as security score or code quality score or test coverage or similar thing, so that you know what your open source project needs to work later on, in a few months, next few months. Other than that, you can also see contribution insights here, recent activities which have been happened right now. Then you can see your performance metrics like average response time for solving some issue, or like to response or comment to some of the issue. You can also see the goals completed or code reviews which have been done. Some of the achievements would be shown here, and the streaks and the goals would be shown here. Now, as soon as if you want to search some user on say like on GitHub, then you have to write the person name or the user name here. Like when you open this page, you would be opening some page, something similar to how Instagram or how LinkedIn shows. So you can follow that person, you can see what the person is working on, the who is like what he is like working on recently of in his projects. And so his public repos, his followers, his following, and similar things, the top languages he works on, and similar stuff from here. Other than that, one major thing which GitHub does not show you is like on which projects he's currently contributing on. You can easily see his last PRs or last commit made on some particular projects here. You can also see the commits this year or growth metrics he did. You can directly see the README from the GitHub here. You can easily see the README here. You can also see the repositories, his activities. Like he opened a pull request for some particular repo. You can see it here. If he starts some of the like project, you can even see that here. And his start projects would be like open. Like you can also open the start projects in Beetle itself. Now, if you want to see some project or some organization, then you can also search it directly here. See, this is the repository of VS Code. When I searched Microsoft, so like this is the repository, how it would be looking. It would be looking so like similar to this. So this is the Microsoft's VS Code repository. You can easily read the README here, see the branches, see the issues, insights, and AI suggestions which need to be worked right now, or like you can work and submit some and solve some issues there for this open source project. Also, if you want to see the organization, you can see the organization here, and you can see the featured repository, all the repositories which they are working on currently. You can also see the members, top contributors who are working on that project. You can see the recent activities made by that organization in few days. You can see the other insights here from this page. So this is basically the simple page like a Docker Hub. What Docker Hub does is like show all the projects, or like what GitHub does is like show all the projects here. So we made something similar to it, but a wrapper for a GitHub to easily access and like help the open source owners or maintainers to like handle their own like repositories as a dashboard. You can also see the notifications here. Similar to that, there is a settings page where you can set up your details. You can also like on or off if you want to receive the mails for the pull request reviews, or you want to like get some notification for that. You can just open like just switch it. You can also see the security here. You just have to enter your token key or API key of the GitHub to let us access the GitHub repositories to show you your own repositories here. You can directly integrate with GitHub, GitLab, or Gitbucket, or in future we would be like doing it with the Google, like Google Drive or something like that also. You can also make a webhook settings here. There are majorly two themes right now which we made available. Is one is the light theme and other is the dark theme. Wait a minute. So there are two themes here. So currently, if we switch to dark theme right now, I will show you the light theme ahead. You can also switch between certain languages provided here. Compact mode or high contrast mode is also available. Uh, Other than that, if you check out the light mode, so this is the light mode. Light mode is also quite present to work on for the like for the contributors who love to work on light mode. They can also work on light mode here. And like light mode also seems similar to dark mode, and it's quite like the UI is quite clean. We try to keep the UI clean. As soon as you open some of the project on Beetle, then it would be open. Like how it would be open, I would show you. I have made a demo for a repository which I am working on currently, which is AIFAQ. It is by Hyperledger Labs, and like I was working for that project. Like I'm working for that project right now. So I made like demo for that particular project. So like as soon as you open some project on Beetle, you would be able to see this repository here, like this page right now. So there would be first page would be about the project. The project which I mentioned was AIFAQ. So about AIFAQ. So what's about AIFAQ? We made everything according to the branch base. Like there would be like actually there are three branches currently for AIFAQ. So there would be dev branch, agents branch, and Snowflake branch, and there would be about why, how it works, and contribute, all different for all the like multiple branches which the projects have. Like as soon as like currently we are in dev branch, so you can see the what is the dev branch or how the architecture diagram works. But if we switch to agents branch, then you can see the agents branch here, who are the maintainers of the agents branch, and similar to that things. If you see why AIFAQ and why agents branch, then you can easily see the why, like it is working on multi-agent community driven project or privacy first projects. So you can easily like visit their like their stuff from here. This makes the collaborators quite easy to work on, like what they are working on they can easily see from here how it works. If you want to see how it works, then uh, there is a easy quick start step which any collaborator can directly start with. Like just what he or she has to do is like copy this code and just paste it on whatever id they like. So using this they can easily start with the development instead of reading the whole readme down there. So also if you want to contribute for some project, there is a contribution guide. The maintainer would can easily show whatever requirements currently are for their projects, so that people, instead of reading that whole code base, collaborators can just see whatever like requirements, skill requirements are there. So as soon as they see the skill requirement here, and if it like it collabs with your own, like it overlaps with your own skill set, then you can contribute for like performance optimization for AIFAQ in similar way. So there is a quick start guide here. The branch team, you can easily contact the branch maintainer or branch owner directly from here. So also there is a template for like template given by the maintainer for the pull request, so that the uniformity maintains between all the pull requests occurs. So it can be easily what you say, like it can be easily like automated in future. Other than that, there are best practices, and for commit guidelines. For commit guidelines, there are format in which the collaborators have to like do the commit for it. Even the maintainers can like write about the different type of commits, like different type of commits they require. Like if they want some feature, then they can tell the collaborators to write fit and then write their own commit, so that it makes easier for the for the maintainer to easily check which type of commit it is and what commit is exactly wants to save using that code. You can see the examples from here and can directly fork that repository by clicking it here. You can also see the open issues which are listed by the maintainer as their top priorities. These three open issues are listed as the main priority by the maintainer. You can view all the issues right here by clicking it here. It would be like opening the GitHub page, and you can see all the issues right there. You can also see the resources that particular like open source project shows you. This makes like it convenient for the collaborator. Instead of reading the whole readme or whole contribution.md, they can easily parse for whatever they need from like right from here. They can visit the project wiki, API documentation, or architecture overview right from here. So if you are not like if haven't logged in for like right now, so first step would be you just have to log in to your GitHub account. As soon as you log in, then you would be able to see this all of these buttons. So like this is the light theme for this project. So all like what are the things we provide is like we provide a manage page for the maintainer and as well as the collaborators. So what they can do is like they can see the overview from here, like recent activities like happened right now, or they can see the pull request issues which have been happened recently. They can see their own contributions from here or the issues which they raised here, like what are the things happening with their issues right now. You can also see the branch planner. This branch planner helps the other collaborators to see what a particular collaborator is working on. Like John is working on the initial project setup, and it has been completely merged to the main code. Also, Sarah is working on some code review for login flow, and it is under the review, and it needs a review for by the maintainer, so the maintainer can easily see it is under review. The people working on some particular issue, they can like directly, what they can do is like they can put their issue in on their profile as they are working on this profile. So it would be directly fetched from their profile, and it would be shown here, so that the maintainer knows that what are the other open source collaborators which are working on some of the issues, and also the other collaborators can see which are the stuff which are not being worked on, so they can work on that things. Also you can see what are the planning by some of the open source like collaborators on your on your open source project. You can see the pull request made recently, and you can directly see the under review or open or merged. We would like obviously likely to change the UI and the colors which are right now, as we are like just for the launching phase right now. So we would be soon changing the UI and some of the features right here. You can also track the issues from here, like what are the labels for it, what are the PRs, and similar things right from here, and like who are the like who has been assigned to this particular issue. There are the smart suggestions by AI. By reading your whole code base, he can also like distribute like amongst what the collaborator or what the maintainers need to do next. It would be suggested by AI. There are like not many platform which suggest these things to some of the maintainers right here. You can see the potential conflicts or assign reviewers or whatever you want to do from here. You can also save some of the filters from here. So whatever filter which you have saved, so you can easily see it here. You can also pin some of the issues which you want to work on later, or the things which you want to be kept on the watched items, so that people can see that you have been focused on some of the issues which you are planning to work on next. You can also take a private note here or for some particular issue or a particular PR, so that as like when you shut down your PC on like when next you come, so that you can like directly see the whatever notes you have made for the recent PR or the recent issues. You can import some branch directly by entering the link here and the or the just the branch name, and just click the import here. You can also set up some of the bots to see like you can set up the bots to see what are the like you can automate some of the stuff from here. So there are the some of the bots recent like currently available, which are auto labeler or the code review bot, or the security scanner bot or CI bot or dependency bot. You can directly enable or disable it directly from here. You can also see the activity log by the particular bots or by all the bots like right here, so that you can see what are the changes made or what are the merges made by the bot to like this what this have like would help is like this would help you to work on the CI/CD pipeline easily for your project. So this is what we call the manage page. Then we have a chatbot. So what this chatbot would work would like what this chatbot would do is like you can import some CSV file from some project, or you can like just integrate some API directly here, or you can just like provide the link for a particular project or like some document or some text input here. What this import would do is like you can ask this chatbot whatever you want directly by importing the things which you need, and it would be served as the context for this chatbot. Also you can directly import some of the branch, and like I will show the demo how you can import some of the branch. You just have to select the branches which you want to be as the context for the chatbot, and like as soon as you select it, you would be shown the whole folder structure here. You just have to select the files. You just have to select the files which you need. Like as soon as I select the files from both the repos, you just have to click on import selected items, and it would be served as the context for the chatbot right there. Also you can import the data from the control panels. The control panel which we saw here, the control panel which we saw here, you can directly import this whole data right here by clicking on this and selecting whichever branch you want. Like if you want, like currently we are on .dev branch, so you can select the dev branch and select you just want to import the pull request or the activity log from there, so that here you would be like notified what are the data like what are the data imported right here, and you can just select and like import the data from here. It is quite like, it is very easy for some developer to easily ask the question about the whole repository, instead of reading the whole repository or giving that whole repository code to chat gpt or some of the open source project or whatever, like whatever AI the developer is using. Instead of doing that, they can directly import it from like here. Also there is a profile page, like right now the username is Alex Johnson, so he can edit the profile right from here. What he can do is like he can show the other people what are his planning, what he is planning for upcoming PR or upcoming issues for this AIFAQ project for the dev branch. So what he can do is like he can plan and edit a new task, whichever task he is currently working on. And if he made some PR but he it is not merged, then it would be shown here under review, and if it is merged, then it would be shown under the completed section. uh, there is an easy way to transfer from planning to in progress, is just to like drag and drop it under this thing. Like if you want to drop this in progress to this section, then you can directly drag and drop it right here. Yeah, there was some glitch, like currently we are working on, so there are minor glitches right happening here. So you can like make this profile page here. Also you can like turn on auto save buttons or activity status or whatever the setting provides. You can also public contribution graph, and if you don't want to public, then it's fine. Like we obviously know that privacy matters first, so you can turn it off from here. You can share your private notes with public, or if you don't want to, then you can just turn off this button. You can also share or like not share your data, whichever you want. Also you can change the appearance of the modes like dark mode or light mode from here. You can just turn on or turn off the compact view. You can change the language, you can change the time zone from here, or 24-hour time or not, like you can easily change it. You can turn on the email notification, desktop notifications, or the peer review request. You can also get the daily digest emails from the big open source project that would motivate you to work on some of the recent or trending projects right on the GitHub. You can set the quiet hours here so that you don't get disturbed by the notifications. You can also integrate Google Drive, Notion, or GitHub directly by turning it on and signing up with the Google or Notion directly from here. You can turn on the AI suggestions, or like if you want to turn off, you can directly turn off from like right from here. You can also allow or disallow the data collection. We are like completely transparent with the things we collect. So you can just turn it on or turn it off right from here. You can also see the weekly insights directly from here, like just saying it like in a way that Jarvis, show me the recent projects, as what Tony Stark used to say. So you can directly say to the chatbot and ask for the weekly insight for all the insights which have currently happened in the last week on your open source project, and just save the changes right here. So that's all for our that's all for right now for our project Beetle. We would love to like hear some of the reviews by you, and if you want to collaborate with us, just you can mail me or just like leave some comment in the YouTube chat. Like you can just leave the comment right there, and let's see where this project goes, and like we hope for the best with this project. So stay tuned on the YouTube channel and also support the open source community.